Welcome to the Moral Capabilities module. Capability here is broadly referring to a developed capacity to think and act within a well-defined sphere of activity and following a well-defined purpose. The overall objective of this module is to help you build a set of such moral capabilities that will add value to your personal growth, life, and your profession. The first lesson introduces certain concepts related to developing moral capabilities and discusses the need for redefining leadership and what the components of building capabilities are. The second and third lessons are about the extended family, society, and community. These three environments provide the context within which one develops his moral capabilities. Lessons 4 to 9 concentrate on three sets of capabilities that are essential for one's personal development and for almost any positive action. They include managing one's affairs with rectitude of conduct, promoting rectitude of conduct, building environments of unity built on diversity, unity of action, taking initiative in a disciplined and creative way, and finally, fostering initiative. The first lesson begins with the present condition of humanity in terms of two processes that are going on simultaneously. The first process is disintegration of an old divided world, and the second process is construction of a new global civilization. When we look at the destructive effects of the first process, we often try to find out the immediate cause of such disintegration and consider it to be its main reason. For example, some of these perceived causes include the political systems, or the education system, or the multinationals, or simply human nature. Such an approach to find simplistic answers will not solve the problems that humanity faces today. We should rather focus our energies to find real solutions. But the fundamental question is, who will bring about so many changes that are so much required? An answer that you may hear is that every human being should contribute to this great transformation. That is fantastic. However, this does not tell us how the expected transformation should take place. Also, there are other questions to be answered. For example, are the people today ready to shoulder such a responsibility? What are some of the principles that must guide the task of building a new civilization? There are many such questions, and we need to appreciate that the great changes that are necessary require universal participation and therefore a great mobilization of human energies. In this connection, one has to address the issue of leadership, because mobilizing the energies of vast numbers of people can take place only through right leadership. However, like many other puzzling issues the humanity is facing, leadership also needs to be redefined. In this module, it is proposed that true leadership that can inspire and assist others to carry out noble acts is possible through moral development. A true leader whose words and actions will have a positive influence on society, will be a source of joy and inspiration to others, and will overcome conflicts. A leader whose uprightness is obvious, and one can see moral principles in his conduct. In order to illustrate what is meant by the term capability, an example has been provided in this lesson about a farmer who wishes to become capable of producing successfully on his land a certain rotation of crops with a very good yield year after year. In order to do so, the farmer has to carry out a number of tasks. You agree that for each task, he has to develop a number of skills and a clear understanding of certain biological and agricultural concepts. In addition to skills and concepts, to be successful, the farmer must also have right attitudes, develop moral and spiritual qualities, and have access to a great amount of information. These 5 components of skills, concepts, attitudes, moral and spiritual qualities, and information constitute the pillars of his capability to become a successful farmer. While progressing through this lesson, it's very crucial to carry out the 2 activities mentioned in the guidebook. Vision game is the first educational game of this module. The objective of this game is to appreciate the power of vision and imagination in accomplishing things that may seem to be beyond our capacity. This is a group game, and there is no limitation to the size of the group. Please refer to the game procedure for details. The second activity is poster sharing activity, which should be carried out towards the end of this lesson. Under the poster sharing activity, one has to prepare a mind map or a poster to present the 5 pillars of capability in the context of his or her profession or course of study. After completing the posters, the groups will share them with each other as explained in the guidebook.